Viewer discretion advised.
Welcome back to Lucid9 with your host, Xoinatos. And make sure to like and subscribe. I know, after last episode, it was a real cliffhanger so far. Like, what the heck? What the heck? Anyways, this climactic moment would sure be fit for perfection. So, anyways, yeah, let's get to the save slot. Answer the phone, or don't answer the phone. In the most climactic thing ever, we have to answer the phone. No, I have to pick this up. Facing her out by myself will only result in getting both Rui and me killed. With shaking fingers. Oh yeah, because Rui was being... Oh yeah, she was being chased. Who is this? Moshi? Oh, yeah, Shiguri. Yami Ishimoto. I need you to listen carefully. This is my personal phone. It cannot be tracked. The number you have been contacting until now has been my work phone. I need to hang up. Now. Surely they're tracking my number, narrowing down the district and blocked in every last millimeter, but I only clutched the phone tighter. The walls that I've built, struggling to keep a foothold on my emotions, are starting to crumble. The police are in the midst of a manhunt for a person they sincerely believe that you are the killer. And you need me to turn myself in? I need you to stay out of sight and give me time. What? Next level bait? I don't understand. Don't get caught, Ichimoto. Any time you might give me is time we may dedicate to catching this true killer. Yeah, because she was blaming me to the police officer, but I guess that was her master plan, I guess. You were the only suspect I could trust to avoid the police for a necessary amount of time. Oh, great. You saw me at the apartments and were warning me? You hardly were inconspicuous. So, if you happen to possess any previous unknown information regarding the identity of the killer, now would be a wonderful time to say as such. It could be a trap. It could still be a trap, but I don't think it is. The killer is Jiro Ryota, the door manager and counselor of the academy. Silence falls momentarily at the other end of the phone. I can practically see Shigure's grip tighten. What? How did you know of this? Shigure, did you get any recent disappearance reports? 3, actually. I need help, Shigure. Help. My voice cracks and I hate the feeling vulnerable, hate feeling open, but I don't have a choice. Shigure falls silent for a long moment, and just when I'm beginning to think that she's hung up, she speaks. Will you live within the next 5 minutes? I'm pretty, sure that I will. Yeah, I'm fine. I'm not injured. Then, the urgency. Rui's disappeared. I work to speak, but my throat's gone dry. After a moment of silence, Shigure continues. You presume she is with the killer. He must have taken her. I have no time to question you, Ishimoto, so I will ask you this and only this. Are you completely, absolutely, 100% sure it is... Yes. Yeah, without hesitation. Yeah. Very well. Because of your intellect, I'll do the things, and yeah. Thanks. Thanks. In the meantime, stay out of sight and out of mind. Do you understand? When the police is coming, he wouldn't stand still. He would escape immediately after killing Ryu. Actually, I'm planning on contacting him. For what purpose? I need to meet with him to buy some time. Otherwise, Shigure violently explodes. Oh, you double so you moronic excuse. What are you thinking? Oh! I am at least telling you now, aren't I? Yes, and when you're legally late, I could call a course. Simply put, Ishimoto, you haven't told me anything. Why would you speak if you already knew that? A very bolt. If you knew, then how come you didn't know, and know, and the knows, and the don't, and know, and the don'ts? Who were the trusted teenager supposed to serial killer? I had a good reason for doing so. Oh, enlighten me. He can, like, trust me, you know? I'm acting up, I don't know. What are you saying? I don't know. I don't know. Even if I was figuring out who the killer was, I didn't call you. I didn't ask for your help because I knew you would say that. You'd poke holes at me. You'd get at. I would have believed you. Even her voice cracks. You don't even try. I would have believed you. I would. If you would trust me, you would. She falls flat. Ishimoto, regardless of my previous insinuations, I need you to know something. I do not tolerate idiocy for the average ingenuous denizen, much less let them become my personal assistant. You have repeatedly proven yourself rational deduction, and the blah blah blah, and the input is invaluable, and all that good stuff. So please, do you wish not to know why your accomplice in investigating blah 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 blah? Simply how to impress Yama Ichimoto. I have faith in you. Her words pierce through me. I'm frozen to the ground in shock, wordlessly open and closing my mouth. Shigure believes in me. I don't even know how to react, but after meeting with Natsuki, you fired you? That was for your own benefit, you imbecile, or your eyes too. Oh, never mind. Oh, I'm gonna insult you with so many words. I could have got you with so many words. I have faith in you. Those simple little words, those little words. Oh, they shine a glimmering shine on me. I know what to do. Thanks, Shigure. I get to my feet. Listen, Yama, carefully. We are en route, but there are possible forces behind this case that remain very much hostile. It will take time to arrive. You understand? I do. I'll get the time. And he's a serial killer. I think I can. Oh well, sounds convincing. I probably can. I suppose that's the best I can ask for. I would wish. Oh, whatever. Just go. Not possible. Current time frame. Whatever. But neither understood. Best of luck. La 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 la. Okay, 1 sec. Or the Oh no. Oh no 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 no. Shigure apparently understands. Not a word crosses her lips. Finally, the neutral. Yeah. Oh damn. Moshi. Hearing his voice makes me freeze. The voice that comforted me, guided me, made me laugh. Holy guacamole. Holy steez, bro. He's an enemy. He's an enemy. He killed people. Ah! Hey, Mr. Yoda. Hey, kid. That's when I realize truly something terrible is going on. Something ungodly hour in the morning, and yet he picked up immediately, and he sounds wide awake. Almost as though he's been preparing for this moment. Mr. Yoda? Say, you have great timing. I was wondering if we could... Even he wanted to meet up. I know that it's like some crazy hour, but I have something pretty important to tell you. Very, very important. That I murder people. It has to do with, you know, your lapses. Is that really it? That's why he's up? I can't bring myself to believe that. Mr. Ryuda, I was just, before I can add anything, phone buzzes angrily in the background. He pauses for a moment. Sorry, kid, just let me take this call real quick. Suddenly mutes, fingers shaking almost. Uh-oh. Did you hear all that? Quite clearly. Ishimoto, about the call Ryuda just received, I am uneasy that it may be, perhaps. Oh, but then I hear Ryuda's voice. Quickly switch back to the call. Unmute. Oh. Mr. Ryuda? Oh. Did you finish it? Find anything about... What? You almost had me. Hang up that call with the police first, then we'll talk? What? How did he know? Hurry up, boy. I don't have... Is he working with the police? Is that what happens with oh boy. Burst out in anger, but she only seems resigned. It is as I surmised. A mole. That or... She trails off as... Ooh, Ishimoto, knowing this new risk, are you still determined to enter the school? I have to. I can't let Ryu go without a fight. I shall bring in Yuna. Give as much time as you possibly can. I will. And Ishimoto, given the choice between a stupid option and a stupider option, the less stupid one. Wrong. Neither. And wait. You don't choose any stupid option. Baka. What? Oh, just remember this. Oh, why? Oh, great. She hangs, leaving me. Oh, great. I switch back to Ryuda and Almu. He chuckles lightly. Ha 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 ha. Great. Oh, great. And if you ask the police for help, I won't count on it. Ha ha ha. You don't know a thing, don't you? Ha ha ha. I know you're the murderer. That's a pretty good start. Ha, murder is such a harsh term. I'd like to call myself an artiste with an E. My foreboding only skyrockets. Just what kind of insanity has he been hiding? So, hung up the call, now what? Quite simply, the fun begins. Come to my Playboy. I've been setting the stage. This just confirms he's a psycho, ready for killing. Maybe I'm the next one on his list. I can't shake it, I have to stay strong. Talk normally, you've done it before. Oh, the false bravado of a man in love. I know it well. Did it really sound like that? I wonder. It's so terribly stupid. Are you going to answer my question, or are you going to just wax more poetry? Poetry is by far the most interesting option, don't you think? Only for people with too much time. Come on, far, far too much. Doesn't life just get so dull? Every hour passing drearily like a never-ending group. A project where all you want to do is murder your classmates. That's what life is. No, it isn't. How do you ease your boredom, I wonder? Television? Social media? No. Sleep? Thanks, Shakespeare, but I think my life is my own business. I look forward to stripping that sense of righteous anger within you and replacing it with terror. I look forward for you trying. Ha! I love the ones that fight back. It just makes their descent all the more satisfying. Before I can respond, he plows on, his voice gradually rising in pitch. Now let's set the stage, shall we? I thought you were taking care of that. Oh, don't worry, I'll be taking care of all the props. Do you hear me, boy? Don't bring any extra props. The thought never crossed my mind. Leave your phone and any police toys at the entrance. I'll see you if you try to snuggle something into the theater, understand? Is that it? Really? Not quite. Why are you so hasty to end the call? Am I boring you? No. I mean, whatever. I guess. If you were boring me, whatever. Then I'll straight to the point. Okay. The violins are kicking in. Is that your orchestra? Yama yama! Don't you dare do anything stupid! Nothing hit. Uh-oh. Rui? Stay there! Don't come! Uh-oh. Oh no. I'm sure you're already aware of this, but right now I am the master of Rui's fate, so you might want to stay good on my side. This is how it's going to happen. You come to the back of the school, you know, the garbage truck row. You're going to dump all your toys, then I'll let you in. How? There's no entrance. Why is it that you all say the same thing? Boring. When there's a will, there's a way. There is a way. So, okay. Well, I feel like I should tell you this, just out of the kindness of my heart. Ryu won't be there. For insurance purposes, I'm sure you understand. Oh, great. What do you mean Rui won't be there? Hush, child. Why are you so impatient? Right now, Rui's in the safe hands of a third party, so long as you listen to my words. So, we meet up, have a little chat, and I let Rui go. Everything gets their happy ending, except the police, who, well, you know, they don't do anything anyway. A beautiful arrangement, no? Speak now, or forever hold your peace. Oh, it goes all the way back to the whole marriage dream that the main character had with the Yama had with the with the omelets. Oh, I remember the days. If I go, I won't be able to see Rui with my own eyes. She could be anywhere, even when Shigure comes. She won't be able to find her. But oh, agree or refuse? Well, of course we have to agree. Like, what else? What else, Sherlock? What else do you have to, like, yeah, whatever. No, I can't predict this new Ryota. I have no power, no trump card. If I push too much, it can make the situation even worse. I'll just have to make the most of it. The back of the school, then? I'll give you 15 minutes. I'm coming from the subway station. Then you better run. Ta-ta. This psycho. Almost blankly, I have to run. Oh, I have to run. Oh, great. Oh. Spotlights in the cross-section warn me, but I want to see the gap in the incoming cars. I bolt across for my life. Our engines roar, horns bell. I'm running. Ryu, please. Please. A world blurs in my haze of a bright fluorescent color until I finally grind to a halt at the entrance of the school. I'm getting all gaseous in my stomach. I'm so nervous. My heart feels as though it's slamming into my ribs, bruising itself until it bleeds. I'm forced to stop and lean against the gate, gulping desperately for air. 13 minutes. I only have 2 left. I press my sleeve against my sweat in the brow. Ground up, cigarette butts lie, scattered on the if I squint, I catch a light gleam. Empty needles. Maybe the school's a little less tidy than I first thought. As I near the trash bin, I notice a long, distinctly human-shaped figure leaning against a solid wall. Fine weather we're having. I expect the voice, but I don't expect the instinctive reaction that comes with it. My breath catches and my throat clogs, sending tears straight to my eyes, no matter how hard I try to keep them down. Oh, this whole entire music, oh, great. And Ryota, oh, he's maniacally, oh, what is this? Lips, oh, out for a little night exercise. I try to speak, but no sound passes my lips. I know what he's doing. I know what this is. Oh, a power play. I'm sweaty, tired as hell. It's like very sleep deprived. Forcing me to run here only gave me more of an advantage, and there's nothing I can do about it. Now, removal of gadgets, if you may. Wordlessly, I reach into my pocket, silently hand to my phone. I don't have any other choice. Turn out to your pockets, pants and jacket. I do so. You're walking evenly, so I doubt you're carrying anything in your shoes or your underwear. Come in. We've wasted enough time. How we're at the back of... But then he touches the wall, and part of it slides away, and there's a keypad? What? A secret wall of mysterious architecture from video games. Simply put, a door-shaped part of the wall swings open. Jeez. It's quiet and understanding. Jeez, that's how the janitor happens. Ryota clocks my shock and only grins in response. Let me tell you something, kid. The janitor has to get in and out somehow to dump his trash. Now, smooth little schools like this, they love to give the illusion that they're perfectly protected, impenetrable walls in every direction, the only gate supervised by a card reader and cameras. But functionally speaking, you think that the janitor is going to walk out the gates, all the way around the school, dump and go all the way around and through the gates. Of course, that's sheer nonsense. Sheer nonsense. Oh. Great. Something on the level of presuming that the janitor took everything on the land of missing socks. I knew that there had to be another way in, and well, it took some searching, but that's how I found it. Oh, why hadn't I thought of something like that? Why it did have to be Rhoda? If you're trying to brag, don't expect red carpet for me. What I'm trying to tell you, kid, is that even the richest schools and all of Isamu has crappy security system. I, one man, outsmarted it just like this. To be fair, they probably weren't expecting a serial killer to be in their facility. Sloppy work on their part. Let's go. The night isn't getting any younger, and nor am I. This dude. this dude. Oh, great. Then I noticed that his careful steps render him virtually silent like a predator hunting down a piece of injured prey. It's simply a matter of exiting the building, turning the corner, and entering the classroom complex. Oh, he pulls open the door. Oh, lifting the eyebrow. Oh, no. Great. Everything could be a trap. Ryota could have already killed Ryui. Jiguri could be lying. So many moving components for this encounter, so many potential things that could be applicable here. I turn my gaze to Ryota. Oh, he's so impatient. With one deep breath, I enter the classroom. Ryota follows straight behind me, announcing my appearance with a loud crow. And the delinquent arrives at last. He pushes up his sleeves, and he's getting ready for work, tossing his keys and phone to the top of the desk, probably in an effort to unburden himself for whatever he has planned. I stop abruptly, eyes roving frantically, searching empty space. Huddled in the back corner of the room, two desolate figures tied firmly to their chairs. First is a girl, second's a boy. I don't recognize either of them, but they look young, maybe in their first year. Oh, great. They're speechless, but even from where I sit, I see the sweat rolling from their temples and dripping onto their necks, and knees are clearly shaking. Both of them, absolutely terrified, innocent bystanders pulled into the sick, dastardly game. That's when Ryota abruptly pounds the handle of his knife against his desk, blasting my ears with a sudden sound. My heart instinctively drums into my throat. He snickers quietly at the shock that must be evident on my face. Oh, great. Welcome, class. I hate to say it, but you're now in a remedial session. Suffice to say, you're all screwed up. And I'm kind of screwed up. Oh, isn't that funny? We're all screwed up. And it's my job to whip you back into shape. Oh, I hate it, but someone in this snooty little elementary school has to smack the hands of the naughty ones. Elementary school? You're telling me this ain't no high school? What? What? Hold the phone. He suddenly whips... Elementary? Huh? This was an elementary? Huh? Huh? I thought... No. He's just, Why are you sitting down? I sit down, a throat dry, Rhoda's shoulders immediately relax. Good. That's exactly how I like it. I guess he was just, being all crazy. Now, Ishimoto, since you came in late, you get to be my special assistant. My body goes cold. Oh. My eyes immediately turn to the knife. Ryota, reading my intentions, chuckles. Oh, don't you look so scared, boy. You'll help me discipline. Sounds like a much better position to be in, doesn't it? Relief courses through me, and I hate myself for it. I should have believed. He said, we'll have to copy. If he breaks bones, so must I. If he saws through limbs, so must I. And if I don't, then all of us will be killed right here, right now. Because the only thing keeping him playing along is me. What do we have to do? Oh, it's quite simple. He strides behind the teacher's desk and pulls something out underneath. My heart drops. 2 metal pipes, around 3 feet in length, rough around the edges. Oh my lordy. Come on, pick it up. Pick it up. We'll like to take turns inflicting blows on our disciplines. Good solid blows that make a nice musical sound. The first discipliner who knocks out or kills their disciplinee loses. The 2 students explode. I wanna die! You bastard! You bastard! I can't believe you! Please, please, don't hurt my sister! Oh, great. Oh, this makes me freeze. Brother, sister. I suddenly watches Ryota gleefully skips over the chairs. Hee. Brother and sister, the cruelty will never end. I swear if you lay one finger on my brother. Ryota stops abruptly. The momentum throws the girl against her ropes, temporarily choking her into silence. Ah! Isn't she just so darling? I picked her out specifically for you, boy. You. Oh yes, and she gets to be yours. How poetic. Oh, great. Sal, look at me, look at me. Terrified boy. Oh, you'll be okay. It'll be okay. It won't be. It won't be. Oh, it'll be okay. Oh, of course. Except the first person to fall unconscious means a loss, which means I have to inflict pain without a promise of comfort. I can't do this. I want to win or at least not lose. Each blow needs to be felt like their conscious mind. Oh, don't give me that face, boy. Be glad I didn't pick the knife. I mean, I'm pretty tempted to, but then you'd probably lapse. And that's just boring. Something like this needs to be remembered. So, are we ready to begin? No! No. I'll go first. I'll give you a demonstration, a tutorial perhaps. I watch transfixed, even everything, brain screaming to me to turn. The boy whimpers, eyes closed. Oh, Mr. Squirks. Not gonna lie to you, kid, this is gonna hurt like hell. No! Oh boy. 3, 2, 1. He whips the pipe, but when it's just an inch away, kneecap stops. Psych. The boy releases a great shot. Oh no, don't give me that fake psycho. And then Ruda lifts the pipe and brings it down. Crack! Yeah, this sick human being. What the heck? The boy's still screaming. Ah! An expression that I know. Oh, beauty, true beauty, how poignant of your sting. He giggles quietly to himself like a psycho. Oh. Damn it. This can't go on. I can't let this go on. Then there's just one thing to do. Well, your turn, boy. Oh, this is a nightmare with no awakening. A dark tunnel with no sign of light. What use is it? Oh. Great. I better end it quickly. I shouldn't have come here in the first place. Should have tried to fix anything. Oh. If only I had remained unattached. Great. Oblivious, I reached the pipe. And steady. It would have been better if I just stayed a normal high school student breezing past his final year before the university, alienated from this world of misery. I swing the pipe. The impact assuredly goes into his skull. Great. She doesn't have time to scream. Well, that sucks. A not-sickening blow, if a fever of flu, something deeper scale, a sensation that slimy and incurable murder. Science for Ryota, not a single, see, boy, oh, great. Yep, I killed her. Yeah, cackling, ah! The two of them only stare at me, silent, frozen. I drop the pipe, but I land silently. What is this? I step towards Ryota, but he doesn't budge. His eyes remain on the spot where I was. The room is still and silent, miraculous, peaceful, like a scene on pause. A shadow flits like the corner of my vision. Who's there? Nothing, of course. There's no longer anything. Emptiness. I am helpless. There's nothing. This is out of my control. I can't do death. Endless cycle of suffering, living in the world of the lights and the breaks. I just give up and die. I could fall on the ground right here and just let myself rot. That would certainly be ideal. Do I need to live? To lie down without a fight, or send my friend to make society resent, or a monster? A tantalizing thought. Out of my control, and now In my control? Huh? Huh? What? And so I wake. What the? Time has resumed now. No, it has never stopped at all. The girl's split corpse tumble. Ugh. If I bothered to look, it would probably... Ooh, what's going on? I breathe deeply despite my cloying. Feeling refreshingly alive? You monster! Despite his numerous injuries, the boy rises against the chair, screaming. I think a truly tragic scenario, but he's obnoxious and hardly influential, but it'll dispose of him. What the heck? I think, this is the bad ending. I reached, yeah. Instant silence. Ooh, about that. So this is true strength, how I envy it. Turn my gaze to the man. Great. His face is utterly still, masked with years of long practice. Ooh. Wow, almost an entirely new sensation. Smile absently, a tingle of pride buried beneath my hollowness. This man with a haggard face, beaten brow, shredded pupils, fears me. Who are you? Why do you ask? I see this man's calculations crumbling in my eyes. Clearly this is a situation he has not expected. You're not Yama. Nonsense. There's no one else I could possibly be. He's simply limited by my preconceived notions. The fool. I advanced towards him, raising my well-worn pipe. Let him burn. Let this whole world burn. It deserves nothing less. Wait! He throws up a hand, trembling in adrenaline, looking away for escape. Such a brave man, and yet so cowardly. I'm waiting. You want something different, don't you? I stretch my sore muscles idly, hang little head to the knife clenched tightly in the man's hands. An intelligent fellow. He's had it all this time, but even though he's drawn it, he had never known then to use it on me. What could you possibly mean? The man is still for a moment, his eyes flickering down to my open ribcage, but the knife stays at his side. Instead, he raises his unarmed hand, pointing across the room toward the broad window that eclipses the edge of the classroom. I know that look in your eyes. We're not so different, you and I. Oh. Seemed like the perfectly acceptable moment to chuckle, but not even a smile crosses my lips. Intriguing. You want bloodshed? I can help you in that. You will gain very little from killing me as opposed to letting me help you. I tilt my head, humming quietly, a sensible offer. But suddenly flash forward, holding my pipe in both hands. He reflexively swings his knife, but his action moves like mud to my eyes. Clank, clank. Ugh. He stares at me agape. You cannot have been more wrong about what I want. Unfortunately for you. You! I jolt my grip, thrusting the knife deeper. He grasps with... Oh, what's going on? I release my hold, knowing... Oh, a nice moment of irony. Wow. Joru, an unfortunate boy, an unfortunate girl. I draw myself to the window, regarding peaceful. I see smoke in the cloud. A new story shall begin here. What? What? It's time for the city to remember. What? That people die? Great. Yeah, bad end. Oh, great. Can't be a Xoinatos playthrough without being stupid. Great. Yay! Well, besides the, bad end part, yeah, I'll, cut to maybe where the good end happens. BRB. I press my sleeve, the coat, and the brow, ground up cigarette butts. Maybe the school had a little less. Was near the trash bin. Fine weather we're having. Yeah. I'm a psycho. I'm a psycho who likes to murder. Oh, good. You saw it. Your boyfriend. Oh, it's Rui. I sigh breathlessly, instinctively. Somehow I can't stop. Rui smiles triumphantly. Phone. I silently hand him my phone. Turn out your pockets. Okay. Yeah. Come on. I'm not hiding anything. There's a keypad. What? Yeah, there's a keypad. I know. It's so stupid for these kids to even think that the janitors would be all sloppy and ploppy and polka dotty. Okay. Rui's there. Sugary lighting. Okay. Blah, blah, blah. One more step. Already followed. And the delinquent arrives at last. There, huddled in the back of the corner, scarred kids and Rui? Shuffle. It's only a matter of time. What life was like with Iodor. I brace my hand against the desk, collapsing bonelessly, still alive before she screams something muffled in the gag. Oh, it seems a damsel in distress. Someone just share some lovely little words. Clearly amused by him. Ugh. A knife serrated sickly, the blade glintingly coldly at the edge. With a gold jolt of... Don't! He slices down. Time freezes. The tip of the knife whisks forward and over, straight towards Ryu's skull, searing the air below in two. In that last possible moment, pulls back and neatly shreds the knot of her gag. The cloth flutters elegantly in the air, coming to a rest on the linoleum below. I force a ragged breath as Ryota screeches. Whoa! Oh, kid, the look on your face is priceless, priceless. This cure, you're gonna get it. You're gonna get it, old guy. Loud Christmas dinner scented candles, real. What the hell are you thinking of? Why would you come here? Her voice changes octaves with every syllable, and her eyes are full of tears, but despite her terror, I clear my throat. You're okay. Yeah, but not for long. Why didn't you just stay home? Because I couldn't leave her to die because I had to do something. I got lazy at being lazy. She snorts at the choked laugh, something almost frenetic, as if she didn't mean to laugh but couldn't help it. Well, there's a surprise. She sends me a weak smile. I turn to Ryota and only smiles lazily. Oh, some kids. You see, I'm a good sport, very accommodating. You won't find an executioner in my tier anywhere else in the world. Executioner? They kill for purpose. Great. Is it possible to get any other information? Executioner? You mean glorified hunting dog? Jeez. Hunting? Oh no, hunting is meant to be for practical purposes. Hunting is for the meat, or for the hide, or from the money from sales. I like to think of myself as a gardener, pruning dead weight so the branches with actual promise can grow. My ID, my id, my whatever is my employer. My id is my employer. My ego, the employee. And don't think I don't know what you're doing. Scraping for time won't bring the police any closer, boy. Do you realize how you sound? No more provocations. It's time for the school session to begin. Oh, great. Oh, welcome, class. Hate to say it, but you're in remedial class. Oh, I hate it, but someone this snooty little okay, good. Why aren't you sitting down? Okay, I'm sitting down. Jeez, you told me once, I'll tell you twice. Now, Ishimoto, is it? Since you came in late, you get to be my special assistant. My body goes cold. My eyes immediately turn to the knife root or reading my intentions. Ha ha ha. You're so scared. You're a pussy. You're a pussy boy. I'll give you each of these needs disciplined. Whoever dies loses. Oh ha ha. Other students and where were we? All right, two strangers sitting next to Rui. Look back in the room. Yeah. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, in an alternate timeline, I kind of cracked both your skulls, and also Ryota's, and then I became a serial killer. I know it's crazy, but when I met her gaze, I see nothing but tears and fear. Seems she's ungagged, different circumstances. Oh, great, she would have been brave and fiery, and everything the world knows. The fact that she isn't saying a word is just telling me how scared she is. My eyes drift back to Ryota, who only tilts. The knife twitches in his hand and suddenly piece everything together. He's a discipliner. I am a discipliner. Whatever he's planning on doing, I will have to copy. If he breaks bones, so must I. Blah blah blah, so must I. The id and the ego, the whatever. Yeah. No, there has to be a different way, but then the two students, the two lives instead of one, two bodies instead of one objectively, it's the worst decision in every way. Oh. Damned if I do, damned if I don't. Oh, great. Oh, I can't give up, Rui. I just can't, but forcing two other students to suffer, just who do I pick? No, first off, not the skeleton. Oh, this is probably very, very important. So we're gonna put it in the important save file. Oh, great. I didn't think it would come to this. Oh well. Two students, of course, like, that's the whole entire deal. Try to speak, but it comes out of croak. Desperately, I try to curl my... yeah. Let's work on the two other students. The reactions are immediately great. You bastard! I can't believe you! Please don't hurt my sister! Oh, that makes me freeze. Brother and sister. I know. He picked him up. I picked him up. I picked him. Isn't she, darling? I picked him up. It gets to be you. Ah, you're disgusting. I will say nothing. It vaguely dawns on me I should direct her anger at the serial killer, at the psychopath who orchestrated the entire thing, but can I really? They still had hope that they would go unscathed. That only one person would have to suffer rather than two. I crushed that hope, the last hope they ever had, and now they'll die for it agonizingly, but with nothing but despair. Instead, my reply is automatic and empty. I'm sorry. I fully expect her to spit. Yeah. So look at me, bro, you'll be okay. It won't be. Yeah, of course he's having a field day. Ah, I see so much pain in your eyes. Ah. Yama, oh, you're not gonna hurt her. guilt, terror, anguish. Close your eyes, Riri. She stifles a quiet sob. Now that everything, I need to untie Riri. You know I can't do anything to you while you still have that knife, and neither can she. And neither of us will leave the other person to die either. Only because you're the teacher's pet boy. Awful. He stalks over the Ryu's chair. Don't run, Riri. He'll kill both of us. I won't. I turn back to Ryu, hands sweatingly against the fabric of my jacket. So what are the rules of this game? Oh, it's quite simple. Whoever dies loses. Ha ha ha. We're the disciplinees, and whoever, the loses. Ha ha. From the alternate timeline. Oh, great. If I want to win, at the moment, I'll just have to be like Ryota. Don't give me that face, boy. Be glad I didn't pick the knife. I mean, pretty tempted. Oh, so are we ready to begin? No, I'm never ready. Shift the pipe to my hand, and it's in my hand. I'll teach you the first, boy, and then I'm not gonna lie, it's gonna hurt, haha. And it's like, 3, 2, 1, JK, but then he doesn't. So, ugh. Oh, beauty, true beauty, thou poignant to the sting. Oh, damn it, this can't go on. I realize it's quietly the empty shock in the finger around turn the pipe. I can't let this go on. He's such a psycho. When it needed the most, my mind fails me. Well, it's your turn, boy. 4 students, including me, 4 lives at stake, 2. Thrust in the middle of terrifying suffering. I originally came with the intention to just grab as much time as possibly could. But there's no sign of the police, not even the slightest indicator that they'll come at all. And now death is looking like the best option. By time I'd have to draw out this gang, causing as much pain to this girl as she can bear, while the boy suffers beyond description. And if the police don't come, we'll still end up dead. I can crack this girl's skull, give her a merciful end, and then I lose, and Ryota unleashes his knife to the rest of us. Or if I move really fast, I can put an, oh, no, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? She promised. She told me. Stop dallying about it, boy. We haven't got all day. Oh. Attack Ryota. Yeah, right. Yeah, right, like that would happen. And then he dodges, and then it's like, huh, you thought you could do that? And then he just stabs everyone. That's what most likely happens. I mean, I guess, yeah. Pipes. Do you think it's a little, I don't know, dated? Just because something's old-fashioned doesn't mean it's bad. Oh, okay. I don't see what you mean by this. Sure you do. Never been an avid fan of change, have you? Stall, we gotta stall. So you're saying that I'm stuck in my ways? We all have a natural tempo. Nothing wrong with that. Great. That's certainly a positive outlook. I know what you're trying to do, kid. Cut it out. Make your choice now. That's enough, boy. Oh, patience should. No, wait. No more wait. I'm not even. Yeah. No more waiting. Okay, jeez. Okay, pipes to the blah blah blah. Blah 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 blah. What do you? Never avid fan. I'm stuck in my ways. Nothing wrong with that. That's certainly positive. I know. Make your choice now. Oh, great. I guess I gotta hit the girl. I know. He was literally gonna. That's it. I'm gonna only stab everyone. Hit the girl. In a situation like this, it seems like everything. The only option is go with the flow. Great. Automatically step forward. Knuckles turning white as they reach the pipe. Buying time. Yeah, but please close your eyes, please. The voice that comes from the mouth, a cold blank, nothing like my own. Keep my eyes open as I swing the pipe down, knowing that I'd only endanger the girl. I see the pipe descend. The girl's eyes widen. I see. Ugh. Ah! The vibration rocks from the tip of the pipe upon my arms and eyes, which rattle in their sockets. I feel the impact of her arm giving way beneath my own hands. This psycho. Something in me, something I hadn't known there was, slinks away into the shadows gone. The girl gasps for her breath as her brother bursts into tears. No! Brother, sister, doomed to die. Jeez, you're psycho. Oh, yes, that's it. I was worried for a moment, thinking that you'd pansy out. But you mean business right now. Oh, great. Some other way, some advantage, something that doesn't involve this. I steal myself? I think I meant steal myself. I keep my eyes fixed on the girl before faking shock. Maybe I just can't help that I'm really faking it. Meanwhile, I lend my mind gasped around the room, pendulally crawling any sensory memory that's shelved as I enter the classroom searching for some miraculous solution. Whoa. The door sprung open beneath my touch as I stepped into the classroom, my figure enveloped in the night gloom. Ryota stormed behind me, letting every footstep vibrate upon the doorframe into the fountain. What? He was enjoying himself, maybe a little too much. It was waiting for this moment. The students that he'd carved to pieces might have been pleased. But this night, this would be his magnum opus. He would want to relive 1,000 times over. He grinned with, and the delinquent arrives at last. Yeah. And that was when I saw, toss his keys and phone at the top of his desk. The keys and phone. There was one thing that I'd overlooked. The mole and the police. No matter how quickly the security Shiguri might act, there's still a high chance that she'll be found out. After all, it only took a few minutes for the mole to relay the news to Ryota. This time shouldn't be any different. Anytime now a phone call would warn Ryota, telling him to get away, and that would be dead. It doesn't matter if I manage to distract him with this game. It's not like he'll ignore a phone call from his accomplice. Jeez, in that case I need to get rid of that phone. I have a pipe in my hands, and I'm just a step away from his desk. The main problem is breaking it without Ryota noticing it. Or if he does notice, he won't think that I'm knowingly sabotaging him. Hello, Earth Day Yamashimoto. What is a little too much for you? My voice catches squeaks. Ooh. Ryota giggles. Ooh, this must be a little rough. Do you feel like you're hitting your poor sister? I wouldn't worry. She's already dead, you know. Jeez, this guy looked up every single trauma drama. Oh, must be still sour for you, kid. No. Would you rather hit a little boy? Shut up. Yama, please. Close your eyes, rude. Come to think of it, you might have some fun if you had the boy. You finally get an outlet for all that self-hatred. Yama, please, he's trying to get to you. Fight it. Shut up, you bitch. Whoa. Sees Rui by the hair. Yank. Hey. Oh. Image Jiro not found. You know I liked you at first, but now you're just a little yapping dog. I should slit your throat right now, feeling your esophagus, you brat over there. Do we have an understanding? Yes. Do we have an understanding, you blathering whore? Yes. Oh my lord, this dude's a psycho. You shouldn't have touched her. My vision blurs with rage. My arm shaking, cold. Break that phone. Yes. I let it control me. Shouldn't have touched Rui Hayata. Sling the pipe down. Crack. Splinter something white shining. Ooh. The boy and the girl shrink and then staring with wide eyes. It's irrelevant. Get away from her. I let my voice get away from her. Agrees. You let it shake. Let it soup. Ryota steps back inadvertently. Not out of fear. Not out of surprise. He almost seemed pleased with my transformation. I lunged forward. My voice exploding shrillingly out of my throat. Get away from her or I'll kill you. Jeez Louise. I swing the pipe madly, unbalanced marionette, letting the eyes swivel desk chairs, anything. I rush at Ryota. He nimbly weaves between the desks and tightens the grip of his own pipe. My pipe passes within an inch of Ryu's face and whirl around, bowling in Ryota's direction towards the desk. I vaguely register a look of open horror, but I flick it away from my mind in a gnat. I lunge at Ryota with a full-blown swing and let it viciously scream. And just as I was hoping, Ryota is startled by my sudden burst of energy and instinctively dodges to the side instead of blocking my blow. A pipe slices down. Yeah! Polished surface of the teacher's desk, sending shards of wood flying. The impact rattles my arms into my skull. Most importantly, I hit his phone. Dead center. It chatters into a new pile of rubble. Perfect. I don't dare to take a pause. I can't celebrate the small victory. Instead, I let my anger fester and take hold of the pipe in my hands. I'll kill you right here, right now, Ryota. I'll swing right. He's getting ready to counterattack. The momentum czars carries my weapon straight. Oh, there's so much words. I'm bad at reading visual novels, I know. For the corner, I can register clasping her hands. Yama, please stop. Is that the best you got, kid? You still haven't landed a single hit on the old man. I don't let myself think. I just swing the pipe unblinkingly at his head, knowing that it won't hit. And Rui drops down, just as I expect. His eyes widen with glee, and he swings his open pipe in one hand in. Ugh! My stomach suddenly lurches back against my spine with a piercing hammer of agony. I'm sent sprawling to the ground, and Rui is screaming, Yama! And then the coldness, the numbness, the emptiness, it all melts away, and I suddenly feel wary, like every footstep is being pulled through the mud. The bowl of pent-up aggression. Oh, it just, it just gets ya. For a moment, I let myself lie there, splinters of wood and plaster pricking up the back. It would be so easy to just close my eyes, let this whole thing drift away. Get a boy, game's not over yet. Unless you mean to forfeit. Ah, that's right. I can't forfeit because there's other lives on the line. That's why I came here, to help the people, to save lives. I start to push myself. The abdomen clenches in the pain. This gracious ground. Oh. So, no forfeit. Pity. Woo-hoo. You psycho. I turn to my side and try again. This time I lean on the remains of the desk, cradling an arm against the aching stomach. Where was that energy from a split second ago? Why am I suddenly so tired? I guess I tend to charge ahead when I have a purpose. Without a purpose, I have a broken engine, blah 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 blah. I need to get to the throne, and I've broken it. What's left? How long? When will Shigure come? Cute playboy, I see what you're trying to do. My veins fill with dread, and it takes every ounce of self-control not to cast a glance at the buried phone. Unfortunately for you, noise isn't an issue. You can throw a tantrum all day, and no one will hear a thing. Oh, nice, he doesn't know. The new curfew keeps kids in the dorm court. No one's gonna take a stroll around the classrooms. No, he doesn't know. He doesn't know. He doesn't know. He doesn't know. Gradually, the cold, welcoming emptiness in my mind is dissipating, replaced with a creeping sense of utter what? Something dark, black, something that feels squeezing my temples. Okay. Well, that was an interesting intermission. Must be my turn again, no? Oh, great. Oh, no! Nasty, nasty, Please don't hurt him. Oh, I wouldn't worry if I were you. You'd be getting your fair share of pain soon. Oh, boy. Breaking the phone wasn't enough. There has to be more. Something else I can do. Are you enjoying this? Filler. Scrambles for more adequate. Why, yes, I am. I'm a psycho murderer. And you even enjoyed the previous students? They were alright, but this little show has been the best so far. It's like playing chess against a toddler versus playing chess against a rival. One doesn't bring that satisfying challenge, you know? I can't feel good about pulling a checkmate on a little kid who's not even potty trained. Oh my lord. Oh, I seized this with desperation. Maybe they were more of a challenge than you thought. I figured you out just from the clues that they dropped. At this bold claim, Yorda tilts his head like a broken doll. I see the deranged gears in his head. What do you mean, figured out? Because he doesn't like games with only pain, suffering, injury. Ryota likes to think. Ryota is intelligent. He wouldn't look for a battle of wits just as... He would look for... Even this pipe game, it's a twisted mix of sadism and psychology. His mind clashing against mine, trying to make me succumb to his methods. Maybe there's a way to pique his interest and bring the floor back into balance. It's the last hope I have. You always were a sharp kid, weren't you? I had high expectations for you, but you expected every one of them. You deserve a gold star. Yeah, I hope you know that gold star ain't gonna do jack. Oh, but I have read positive reinforcement is better than punishment, particularly when it comes to children. To be fair, I've always thought of it as a ruse. Punishment gets results. You just need to look at history to realize it. It's because of whips and taskmasters that the ancient pyramids and the great terracotta army were built. Or sure, I don't think the pyramids were. I think they were actually paid very effectively, like livable wages. Meanwhile, what has a modern human done? Skyscrapers? What beauty are those hold? They're glorified prisons, cage of metal and glass, meant to trap in pathetic little animals. Is that what you consider success? Building something big? Something people just prefer. Sometimes people just prefer happiness. Happiness, what a subjective measure of reality. At least impressive structures are tangible. They are made of strong material carved to loom above the common populace. When you look up, you realize the depth of man's insignificance. Happiness? What can measure happiness? How many smiles I send per day? Oh, let's not forget the first world dream. Living in a mansion with a Ferrari and 1,000 servants. How do you know about that, Yahiko? Nothing brings happiness, but so much brings awe. This is just meaningless. Even he's stalling. He's trying to warm up, and weirdly enough, so am I. Maybe happiness is just is subjective, but awe, does it really bring fulfillment? Doesn't it? Haven't you ever stood at the precipice of a great chasm and just thought, oh, I could just die happy at this moment? It's unparalleled feeling in this world, child. Oh, you seem to be regarding me with skepticism. Oh, sorry, I'm just getting a little queasy. And pray tell, what is your opinion? What makes you happy in this foolish little world? What makes me happy? Something to question, huh? Never really thought of it. My friends, I could say, my friends make me happy. Then you point out how none of them were here. How I endangered the one and only one who matter to me. All I would feel is despair. Then what else could I offer an answer? Being alive? Being alive for what? Feel and experience everything that life has to offer? Then Ryota would say, it's the gift of life enough to bring happiness and everything. A slave beneath a whip, a trafficking girl in a brothel, prisoner of war on a rack. And again, I would only feel despair. What makes me happy? What fuels me to get up in the morning and keep going? Altruism? Heartily. I think most people in the world are pretty stupid and don't deserve to live. Love? Yeah, as if I'm a fountain of affection. What is there to fuel me? What makes me? Anything I think of, I know that Ryota can warp and use against me. It'll try to break me with my own words. Oh, have I been caught? A shame that we had to meet under these circumstances, child. Your mental faculties are truly impressive. Do you understand the theme of my lecture? I can't say I do. Will there be any study guide? You're already in the test, boy. I'm afraid it's too late. Simply put, he who has the most drive has the most strength, and he who has the most strength has the most power. Look at you. You can't even tell me what makes you happy, whereas I gave a confident answer. Why do you suppose that you are powerless, while I stand here, invincible? You even took my lack of answer and used it against me. Oh my jeez. What a true psycho. I tell myself that it was the right decision. Are you saying that you won? I'm just reporting facts. But even if I'm weaker, I can still beat you. I already beat you. Nobody was supposed to know that you were responsible for the killings. The recent ones, or the independent ones. Oh, the independent ones. Well, the independent were, it looks like he really was the person behind him. It's a breather that I just really see. He's trying to cover my fatigue by flinging a challenge, looking in his direction. You've been busier than I thought. Doesn't seem to be too hard. People don't tend to expect much of me. But you've even made friends in high places. High places? This throws me for a loop. What does he mean by high places? I got that information from Natsuki, and she lives in a shabby apartment in District 6. No, I can't be distracted. I have to keep my conversation flowing. Make him lose track of time. Just how many people have you killed? The Aztecs have this remarkable belief system. Would you like to hear it? I just asked a You know what? This is pretty good, not gonna lie. In order to appease the gods, to keep the universe running smoothly, they were to offer constant human sacrifices. Priests would rip out the hearts of prisoners of war while they were just yet alive. If they slacked in performing this ritual, the kingdom as they knew it would fall to pieces. That's why you kill people? To keep a Samu running? What kind of reason's that? Oh, what? You think I'm a priest? I mean, not really. I'm not the priest, child. I am the god. Okay, yeah, you're very delusional here. I receive bloody offerings. I do not give them myself. The city must earn my goodwill, lest I paint the streets red with my vengeance. How did you get hired? How did you get hired again? How are you able to keep this? The ones who scorned me will be obliterated by my very words of their own mouth. Oh, dear child, you know nothing of the beauty of pure, unadulterated strength. I open my mouth, willing a snarky remark to come forth, but there's nothing. Great. What kind of madness is this guy? Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I don't see anything if I don't distract him, even if it means I have to listen to more of his insanity. Your antics amuse me, boy, but our intermission must come to an end. We must return to our little game. Too late. Opportunity's been lost. Now, I'm rattled. I can't recover. Great. Use one-handedly. I don't think it'd be happen the other way. Like a little puppet master. Like a little puppet master controlling everything. Well, boy, it's your turn. What's your move? Oh, boy. Now we have to save this again. Oh, he's a psycho who kills for a living. Oh. Sure. Let's, yeah, let's, stall for some obligatory. I can't keep hitting her. You only hit her once. What do you mean? It's a pity that life doesn't change, whether you can or can't do something. Oh, the violins and the music. So eerie. Why did that happen to you? Oh, are we having a little heart-to-heart? Oh. Then something must have happened. Something that turned you pretty bitter. The drugs? Oh, he did eat drugs. Yeah. You'd love if that were true, wouldn't you? Hurry up. Clock's ticking, boy. How many times did I do it? Oh, great. Hit the girl. No, stall? E? That's enough, boy. No! Okay. Jeez. Oh, great. I thought it was 4 times. 1, I could keep hitting her. 2, why did this happen to you? Heart to heart. 3, something must have happened. Pretty bitter, aren't you? Oh boy. What do I do? Sure. I have no other option. I have to follow along. My hands shake as I step closer, raising the pipe. Maybe I can get away with hitting softly. No, dumb idea. Dumb ideas get dumb things. Can't close my eyes, accidentally kill her flames off, so I keep them wide open. Swing the pipe. Ah! The arms, ugh. Ooh. Raises bile in my throat. How could she stand? Held captive for no reason, every nerve screaming fire, begging her consciousness to fade, finding no relief. How can she live through the kind of miserable existence? You crazy son of a gun! How could you? Say, kid, you're not looking too hot. Wanna call in a sick day? You bastard! Instead, my mouth opens and pulls the topic to divert the conversation. You said you killed people before. Fun, essentially. Oh, doesn't that bother you? I assume it would bother most, but if I remember correctly, the Aztecs, well, they killed other strong warriors to transfer their strength to the sun. So, what made you turn on a bunch of helpless students? Even if I ask the question, the inner crevices of my mind whisper quietly. Isn't worth it? Is it really worth it? What other option is there? Great. Come to think of it, earlier you mentioned being an executioner. Good observation, kid. Let's just say it's no coincidence that all the victims are connected to the Ikari's sun. Oh, all the victims are connected to the Ikari's sun. Whoa. How fun you're about to join that number. Oh, yeah. Because I told them. True. Of course, if Yahiko isn't the killer, but has a connection to every single victim, it has to bear significance. How could I have overlooked that? What? What do you even have against Yahiko? He's harmless, gentle, feels like a little kid in a broken world. I have nothing against Yahiko. You're asking the wrong question. But he's killing people close to him. That's an incredibly drastic maneuver. I mean, it helps him, like, get away in case his identity, I don't know, is, like, conflated with another person, right? Why would a serial killer suddenly focus his intentions on someone else like Yahiko? No matter how I think, the answer eludes me. But I can't falter. I can't let him remember to continue the game. Think. If I were some psychopathic man who loved to kill people, not inflict extreme, then why would I do such a thing? What is Yahiko that I am not? What does Yahiko have that I don't? Yahiko is arrogant, a dreamer, easily excitable, oblivious, no personality trait, motive. Akari's son. Ryota said it before, he's like rich. The Akaris. Doesn't have to do with past history, doesn't have to know. Because of the money? Money. Connections. Yes, he's the son of 2 higher-ups at Lemon Skate. If Ryota doesn't have anything against Yahiko, then he could have to do something with his parents. If you're aiming for Yahiko's parents, it seems a lot more effective to target the people around them. Still have that brain of yours, I see. Yes and no. Yes, since Yahiko is just an easy avenue to his parents. By targeting the people around the parents themselves, instant suspicion. Not to mention artless and cliche. I thought you'd be smarter than that. A little thought bothers me. Why is he so open with this information? No, I don't have time to consider that. Right now, I just have to accept it. But yeah, who cares? Think more. Think. I have to be him. I want people to scream. I'm a sadist. No, something is clashing. Students aren't able to challenge. They're too easy. Wretched pests. Their deaths are simple. Yes. They're instant like bugs on a wall. Splat. You know, another telling a long distance where I'll get my hands on a politician or a world leader or even a company executive. Mourning for weeks, months. Remembrance history books. A man who killed the king or the president or the emperor. I shall make my mark on the society. A beautiful thread filling the blah blah blah. But instead, I've decided to kill students to capture insignificant little rodents just to put pressure on the Akari family. What a joke. What do I mean by doing this? Maybe it's like the Akari family is threatening me? No, certainly my judgment would be more swift. I care my own death as long as I could suffer first. What are they threatening me for? I wouldn't see them in the rooms the next with a knife in the hand. Capital punishment would be insignificant. Money. Perhaps someone is commissioning me with a monetary incentive. As if I am paid in blood, currency. If I really needed to pocket the change, a few black market inquiries. Oh, why am I doing this? Perhaps I need some money. Cannot buy something that only certain commission, like drugs, like the dream drugs. The Akaris, even if it meant killing rabbits, but do that I started with someone only slightly related, Midori Maino. They would not even notice Yahiko may mourn the compassionate imbecile, but the Akaris, it's just an insignificant disappearance. Then Toma Hayashi, and then raises call for suspicion, and then Akane Tsukino, girlfriend Shoji, closely accused, happy club, Shoji himself followed thereafter. Spiral people, Yahiko is at its center. The poor soul wouldn't understand what's going on, but surely his parents would. In return, they would receive something of enormous value, something that money cannot buy, even if it means that I must sacrifice a portion of my dignity. Oh, Yama? You, Ryota, are on someone else's payroll. You are a freelancer with a client. You are no artist. You have no satisfaction. How the mighty have fallen, once a predator feared by all, able to strike whenever he pleased so. Now a mindless guillotine with no will of his own. How great is your greed that you would even betray your love of art for this? Oh, you fool, you conquered dogs and rats. Silence! Ooh, I think I hit a spot. I feel his psyche writing in humiliation, and it's just so thrilling. When they screamed how easy it must have for you to forget. Just as a man can distract himself with symphonies, can he distract himself with agony? Oh, but when you remembered, when you lay your head on your pillow, you must have realized the bitterness of your own insignificance. Rabbits, pawns, you are pest control. Do not test me, boy. But I am caught up in euphoria, a welcome distraction from the never-ending cycle of pain and panic that plagued me before. Selling your soul for a delusion, a pittance. Do you never wish to go back to happier times, a time where you were a shadow with a name? The independent killings, nothing is more fearsome than the unknown. The people who knew about them, were they terrified? Did they huddle in their beds every night unable to sleep, thinking that they could be the next? Did it stroke your ego, knowing that the one who held their fate in his hands was you? Or were those killings almost at the discretion of your employer? Were they further connections that the police simply cannot deduce? Was that also a primeval commission? Ryota grits his teeth, digs his finger into the nearest desk, and he doesn't say a word. Then I'm right. I'm right about everything. Here you are, the fearsome Cerebus, yet you are bound to pathetic little leash, caught up in a corporate politics, all of that. Where there's nothing but bigwigs bickering like toddlers. What exactly do you need so badly? I can't imagine you'd be craving love or friendship. Give me a quick reminder. What else can money not buy? Respect? Naturally good looks, peace of mind, or say, an honest politician? Motives, Ryota. Motives are interesting things, aren't they? Everybody likes to think that their motive is special and unique, but in the end they're all the same. Money, love, power. Which of those apply to you? Or do you think that you're all that special? That's something more than an empty little puppet dancing from the strings of someone's fingers. What a sick existence. What an agonizing, wonderfully meaningless existence. Yama, stop it! This is not winning! Rui's voice shocks me out of character like a fish suddenly pulled out of water. Ugh! Not winning, of course. I wanted to win over Ryota. I wanted it so badly that I even became Ryota and let myself stay as him. Oh, it's like symbolic. That's just losing, because to become Ryota would just be to win the battle and lose the war. I'm already inflicting injury on innocent students with a metal pipe just like Ryota would, if I lost my own mind. Cute display, kid. Real cute. He's smiling assuredly, but, you know, it wasn't before. And if he might have snapped. Ooh, he might have snapped, and, well, those kids on the chairs, well, they might have, yeah, I shouldn't have tried. But what else would I have done? Just gone along with the status quo? What would have resulted in anything different? No, it's interesting. You're still missing something, aren't you? You think you've read the whole book. You think you know how it ends. You think you know the whole pattern. But you're still blind. You see out of one eye, boy, but not the other. Oh, missing part of the pattern? I don't understand. Think harder, boy. So the sequence of deaths has to do with the Yahiko. So what? So what? The broken gear in the back of my mind slowly begins to turn. Think. Right, all the deaths revolve around Yahiko, specifically over time. All those deaths have gone closer and closer. As epicenter, a whirlpool closer to Yahiko, with the school the closest people to Yahiko. Oh. Army, Rui, and Masato. The inseparable gang that hangs out together day in, day out, flailing through life with a bunch of rambunctious high school shenanigans. Of course. That was why he instantly picked up the phone. That was why he'd been prepared for my call. That's why he kidnapped Rui. Because we were already the next ones on the list. No. Oh, that was quick. Congratulations. To be honest, boy, the Kurigane boy should have been here too. But, guess what? He goes to bed early too, out like a light, doesn't answer his phone. I even prepared my whole excuse and everything. I suddenly feel very tired, weighted down. My intellect is fraying away. I could feel my sanity bleeding out of my body. Just let it end. It was all planned from the very beginning. I can't keep holding out. I can't prolong this misery. I try to one-up Ryota, and I only end up in a worse state. My eyes drift aimlessly to the ground, the pipe swaying limply between my fingers, blood dripping quietly from the chairs, a small amount of terrifying small amount, given a blah 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 blah. How much internal bleed, how much pain, how much motives and history. So the accomplice, it's a manslaughter, it's so evil. He's so evil. A dream of parents, dream of normal guy. It's so crazy and just. You better be careful that I'm a patient man. A lesser being would have peeled your forearm in layers for your insolence. Ugh! A metal image pulses in front of my eyelids, and I stumble backward, nausea surging to my throat. That's right, I'm just a kid trying to find a seasoned serial killer. What was I thinking? I use my hand and push against the desk, shakingly trying to prop myself on the feet. I only collapse bonelessly to the ground, legs like gelatin. I can continue, not much longer. See blood on the edge of the pipe in my hands, blood that's not there, blood that I know isn't there. Uh-oh. I'm going to go crazy. I'm going to go crazy. I'm sorry. Well, I guess it's my turn again. Yoo-hoo-hoo. I'm really giving you an advantage here by going first. Now you'll always be the one. Head to head. Please, just stop. He ignores my faint whisper. And I'm just, I'm flinched instantly this time, barely missing the moment of impact. And then a chair, a piercing scream that rends the air, a light, sweet chuckle. Ugh. I force my eyes open. I catch an unfamiliar, vomit dripping from the boy's mouth, pooling over the sides of his chair to the floor below. Ugh. Oh yes, this is life, children. The beauty of pain has no substitute. I step forward, forcing words out of my dry mouth. We need to stop. I can't handle this. Oh, you can. Oh, it's the good part. Saying you're not going to fall. Could just never prosper, boy. And you wonder why you never prospered. I dropped to my knees. Oh, knees, arms, spaghetti, whatever. No longer an act. Groveling, shout. It's not another strategy anymore. I have no other way out, no other hope. Please don't do this. Do what? I can't find the words, only sweep my hands around the room. Oh, all of this? A whole captivity thing to game the fun? Uh-huh. Then will you lick my shoes? He stamps a foot in the puddle. Ugh. I'm waiting. Ugh. The vomit gleams. I stare at the shoe, willing myself to lean forward. I don't move. You see, boy, you're not ready to really beg. Why? Because you're still clinging to your pride, pathetic as it is. Some part of you believes that you still have control over the situation. Some part of you believes that some miracle will bail you out. And if you really were to beg, if you really threw your pride, you wouldn't be aiming for the limbs, no. When you hold that pipe, you'd be aiming right at the skull. That is your only hope now, the only hope of all of you, death. But sadly for you, I don't like to rush my executions. It's just such a waste. I shakily chamber to my feet. Oh my lord, he's crazy. Pride, belief, control of the situation. Do I really have any of these things? Maybe he's right. Maybe I'm hopeless. But I'm here with a pipe, ready to hit again. Why? So now that your little drama has ended, I believe it's time for your turn. Oh, great. And here we go. Time to save again. After all of that, it's still you have to do so many crazy things. Oh, you know the name of the game. So you don't like to rush? I know your little tricks, and I'm not in the mood to entertain them. Oh, whatever. I grip the pipe, arm shake. But aren't you stuck here forever? The fight isn't getting too tiring. Aren't you exhausted? You're not strong enough to face this. I shake my head and squeeze my eyes shut. We can't do this, Yama. This is wrong. We can't. I swing the pipe. Ugh! No. The pipe drops out of my shaking fingers. I lean heavily against the nearest desk, my knees too weak to support my weight. I can't keep doing this. Oh, sure you can. You just keep doing it. It's just easy, just like I do. Oh, the boy's eyes slide to mine, begging silently, hating the day he was. Aww. Ryota sends an icy smirk with a sheen of madness, reminding me of the earlier behavior. Payback, he seems to be saying, but I do nothing. Ugh. The note is raw this time. Raw from overused throat. Oh, well, when it descends into silence, I can hear the breaths of the two students rattling in their lungs, shallow in anguish. Blood starting to trickle from their mouths slowly down to the corner of the jaw and the blah. Death would be a far better option. How much time has passed? Please! Where are the cops? Come on! Why did it have to be you? Who? Be specific, boy. I thought, I wished it wasn't you. Shape up and tell me. Ambiguity doesn't help no one. You shouldn't be the killer, Ryota. He wasn't So he was supposed to help me. It's supposed to get me through school, drama, through life. Not this. Never. Oh, boy. Save. You were supposed to be there for me. You're supposed to be my bro, man. But no. Oh, great. Stall, stall, stall. I thought you were with us. Why do you feel betrayed? Great. Stall. I thought out of all people, it wouldn't be you. Unfortunately, this is a fallacy of your own thinking. Oh, great. But why you? You know nothing, boy. Quit your dawdling. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I mean, I guess I have to hit them. Hit the girl. I raise the pipe, but my grip falters as my eyes turn to the girl. She no longer has hate. She doesn't even have slightest hint of anguish. Everything's just empty. I whisper again. The trivial excuse doesn't help the situation. I'm sorry. She responds. I know. I know. Swing the pipe. For balance against the arms of the bones. Felt backward. The pipe rubbing my hand raw reminds me of every bent limb, every cross. All's my own doing. No one held my arm. No one swung the pipe. Every blow is my choice. No one bears that blame but me. And I'll know if I can continue the hold. There's no signs of sirens in the distance, no janitor making his rounds, no student in sight, just 4 teenagers and a serial killer. And one solid pipe in my hands. I could say that I don't know what to do. I could say that I'm helpless. It would be far more accurate to say that I know exactly what to do, that I'm just too scared to do it. No begging this time? Well, I'm almost disappointed. Oh, great. The boy retches. It sounds like a human who's slowly dying. Stop it, please, somehow. I step to the side of the girl, gripping the pipe so tightly that its rough patches begin to dig my palm. I gather enough time, try my best. The police aren't coming. In a situation where the... Oh, great. Murder. Yep. An anime game about murder. Who would have thought? Will that happen in my case? Killing this girl, turning me into a monster? I don't know. I just know that there are 3 innocent students here, and if I don't do something, they'll be stuck in this never-ending cycle of agony. And it would have been better if they just died earlier. It would have been better if I just killed them earlier. I don't wanna. Is there any other choice? I just want to be happy. Oh, great. I still feel like the, you know, this option might not be like the best one. Yeah, I guess we have to, well, whatever. But I falter. Stand slightly because I'm not in control or whatever, right? You know what I mean? Aww. Aww. It would be easy. Everything would be over. You don't need to bear this burden. This is what my mind is whispering, but I don't know whether to trust. See it ending, I would. Somehow ending out of this, then I would need to be glad to be alive. But the pain, the suffering. Oh, the pain and the suffering. Very first stroke. How can I make that judgment? Predict? How can I choose to someone and understand? How can I know? Answer? Nothing. If you dawdle any longer, kid, Ryu gets the short end of the stick. Or the pipe. However you prefer. Oh, you psycho. No more chances. I held out as long as I could. I raised the pipe over my head, aiming for the directly girl's skull. She smiles tremulously and understanding closes her eyes. Acceptance. Perhaps even gratitude, because somehow we've landed in a situation where a quick death is merciful. What if it had been faster, smarter, caught Ryoto before the day? None of this would have happened. Why did I still in one place and all this happened? My arms shake as I will them to descend. Can't hesitate. No clean death. The girl doesn't deserve to wake up again in this nightmare. No one does. And with that, I guess it's time to become a murderer. I raise the pipe, hinting softly in my head. 3. I'm sorry I wasn't enough. 2. I'm sorry that you had to face this. 1. Then from outside the windows, a light blast in the classroom, followed by Jiro Ryota, stand down. You are... Oh, Jiro, stand down. You are surrounded. Release the students or we will shoot. Am I hearing things? And that's throwing up whatever I can stop it. My instinctively search around Rui's. Her expression is a mess. Horror mixed with sorrow, mixed with relief. It's real. Shiguri came. No, wait, it's not over. We're still in this room with Ryota. Oh man, 2 students are still in a very dangerous position, and they might lose their lives. And I need to save this game to make sure that, you know, we keep this happy ending. Just, I don't know. I glance at Ryota. He's frozen in shock. What the actual hell have you even done? The phone that I smashed into pieces. Ha! It just solidifies my suspicions. He would have been notified if I hadn't managed to break the phone. While Ryota's still in shock. Oh, I'm in shock. We'll have to run now. He'll chase us. He won't be able to stop himself from chasing us. I lock eyes with Ryu. Then the jerk my head to my... Thank you, Ryota is still transfixed on the scene outside. My mouth agape in disbelief. Ryu quietly slides from her desk and slides along the wall, painfully, inch by inch, painfully. She comes closer. Hey! Uh-oh. I immediately seize her hand, and we tear off, running as fast as we can on shaky legs. We don't spare any words, only shoot up the stairs, breaking onto the rooftop. The smart thing for Ryota to do, will be staying right where he is, using the 2 remaining students as hostages to secure his escape. But he won't do that. He wants us. Furious, bowling anything out of his way to reach us in time. So at this moment, the best thing we can do is run. Things just got serious. The air is bitingly cold. It blasts in our faces, and I lead Ryu to the edge without breaking a stride. See the line that goes through the row of pots? Jump over the edge there. What? Jump! To her credit, she does, leaping low railing into the rooftop, plummeting to the ground, except it's not the ground, it's the school pool. The pool over which Yahiko, Maisto, and I had stood last year with umbrellas in hand, testing if we could somehow fly over them. I hated Yahiko for weeks after that. I never thought I'd be so grateful to have joined them. Ryu lands safely with a splash and scrambles to the side as fast as she can. I force myself to wait for a few agonizing moments for her to swim out the way, then vault over the edge and... Oh no, you don't. Ugh! Ryu stands over me, knife loosely handled between his fingers, toying with the edge of my collar. His entire face is saturated with the terrifying mix of fury and ecstasy, something sending chills down my spine. Cute, really, boy. That was quite cute. He lifts me. Oh boy. No, it can't end this way. What a good-hearted soul, ensuring the escape of Rui before you jumped. What a good-hearted soul. Someone like you needs a reward. He abruptly turns the knife until the edge rests lightly on my cheekbone. I flinch instinctively, which only broadened his grin. Yeah. If you want to beg, boy, now would be the time to do it. Like a rat sprinting through a maze, searching for its only chance at exiting my mind, races for a solution, something, anything. No, nothing, wait. I have something. Do you not wish to play a bigger role in society? Or you restrict yourself to the confines of your own abilities? Yes. My one last chance is this, being vaguely specific. I look Ryota square in the eye, willing my voice to be steady with every last bit of my strength. She was disappointed in you, wasn't she? What, damn. Yeah, he's using the same psychological tactics. Ryota's grin drops and the grip on his knife loosens just slightly. His eye turns completely blank. Unseeing, I know for certain that his mind, he's recalling a dark moment, a terrifying memory, something locked away that he never let himself know, let alone a stranger. Remembering tears of regret, a whispering phrase, words that I have haunted nightmares every day since they were uttered. I don't allow myself to dwell on the thought before I get a grasp on what I'm doing. I'm already seizing the handle and turning the blade, shoving it. Oh my. Driving the tip to his abdomen. His body jerks like a ragdoll, not word passes, only sound I hear the squash of tissue organs against metal. For a moment there's silence, broken only by the distant flare of police sirens. Grip loosens and his weight falls on my shoulder, driving my arm painfully against the railing. A ragged whisper drifts through my ears. Such is our lot, Yama Ishimoto. We are a disappointment. And with a sudden strike, he grips my shoulders, tumbling over the railing, pulling me with him. My stomach lurches at the terrifying grasp of gravity as we plummet to the school pool below, falling from the school roof, seized by a serial killer. This is what my existence has been. One struggle for life after another, a constant misstep, a wandering in the wrong direction. Now left with 2 innocent teenagers, broken and bleeding, their minds irreparable even if their bodies are not. A man once intelligent, once admirable, now driven mad, a knife fixed in his stomach, a clean polished school ruined forever by a legacy of violence. Oh great, there are tears in my face and the blah blah blah. That's right, I stabbed someone. And the same pool in the water. Tendrils of blood disperse. Chlorined water like spider silk. Ryu's iron grip on my shoulders loosen at the impact. Bubbles gurgle from his lips, brushing. I'm no longer holding the knife, but I still feel the form and weight of his handle between the fingers. This is what I've done. For a moment, I let myself drift in the freezing water. There's no point. There's no point. What was the essential nihilism? The belief that there's no meaning, no value, no nothing in life. I vaguely remember being terrified with the notion. Most students just laughed it up. How stupid, depressing. Life has no purpose, whatever. Blah, blah, blah. Haha. Cringe, Redditor. Maybe I've been desperately grasping for straws, finding some kind of significance in an inconsequential existence. Oh, he's a serial killer. Why am I even trying to think? I'm not as sensible as I thought. Either that, or I can't bring myself to... Oh, this game. Maybe I should just sleep. I suddenly feel so tired. Anyways. Dot dot dot. I hear happy music. I think, I've been here before. I don't know what you mean. I don't know what you mean. Clear. That's right. It's familiar road. Sign an intersection. I think it's worn from use. There's no words, just 2 arrows pointing forward and backward. Clear. It's like to stay here. A fork in the road. Such a dangerous thing. Left, right, one decision. Aw. He's just remembering the past and whatever. Aw. Clear. What if I had taken the other road? What if the other road was worse? What if there's another road and it looked harder? What if the road was not paved? What if the road was not kept well by the infrastructure? Oh no, 2 roads diverged in a wood, and I took one less traveled by. And that made all the difference. A poem written by Robert Frost, originally intended to be a simple teasing joke. A hint of playful satire at indecision, but people saw it as something else. Even though there weren't poets, they still started adding their own kinds of verses to the composition. Independence, individual, science, discovery, curiosity, free will, human condition, and oh, the poor thing. You just took like thing, and I look and die.
What will happen next? Will our hero Xoinatos be able to make it out alive, or fail trying to protect the one he loves? You know, the pink-haired girl, but whatever. Stay tuned to find out. Ha 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 ha.